So to get started, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of ZoomCatalog. We started the company in 2009, and we wanted to address what we felt was a really large problem in the promotional product industry. My mom was actually a distributor, and she would get tons of print catalogs in the mail every year, and she paid me to file them and sort them out. So I grew up in the industry dealing with these print catalogs, really getting familiar with the suppliers and the different products. And what we saw was that it was hard to source products from these catalogs. We'd have to sort through them, categorize them, and then once we found the product we wanted, it was difficult to then get it on to the end user. So that was when we decided there had to be a better way, and we decided to build an online library that would be fully searchable for the industry, where we could put all of the supplier catalogs together into one place. That was the initial concept, and we launched that, and we've come a long way since. So we have a number of other tools available for distributors in the industry. So that is what I'm going to be showing you today. Everything I show you on this webinar is completely free for you to use. We do make money. Suppliers pay us to include their content on our site, but as distributors, you'll have access to everything I show you today without any kind of payment. We will ask you to sign up for an account to use some of the tools, and that's just so we can save what you're creating and make it easy for you to come back later on and access that. All right, so first I'm going to start with the ZoomCatalog search engine. To get to the search engine, you're going to visit ZoomCatalog.com. You can bookmark this for quick, easy access in the future. And once you get to our homepage, you'll see a search bar in the middle of the screen. Here is where you're going to type in a product ID, a product keyword, category, theme, or even a supplier name. So depending on what you're looking for, you can put in your keyword here. I'm going to search for a tumbler. Hit search, and we are going to go find you every page in every supplier catalog that has that specific item on it. Now, I know you'll notice a couple 2021 catalogs in here. Suppliers are still working to get their catalogs updated. It's been a really challenging time pinning down pricing and what products they're going to offer. So if a supplier still has their 2021 catalog in here, just know that they'll update it really soon and that they're still honoring the catalog they have made available. All right, in the search results, what you'll see is the supplier's name, their catalog cover, and then every page within that catalog that has the specific item that you are looking for. I've been having a few internet issues today, so hopefully we'll get through this okay. If you hover over these pages, you'll be able to see an enlarged preview of the products, which makes it nice and easy to browse through what's available. Once you find a product you're interested in, you can click an icon and it's going to take you to that page in that catalog. Sorry guys, I just want to double check that you can hear and see me. I'm getting a notification that my internet is unstable. Okay, it looks like we're still good. Apologies. All right, so just to repeat that. So once you find a product you're interested in, you can click to open it up in the catalog. So this is similar to having the catalog open up on your desk. You're seeing the item that you're interested in, but you can browse it back and forth to see what else is available in this specific catalog. Also, in the ZoomCatalog, we have a number of tools on the right-hand side. Every ZoomCatalog is exactly the same. So once you get familiar with the ZoomCatalog, you'll know how to use pretty much all the catalogs from all the suppliers in the industry. Most of these tools are fairly self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go and explain each one, but just a quick overview. We do have a search within the catalog. So that means if I search in here, I'm specifically searching the Pacesetter catalog. A little different from over here when I was searching across the entire industry catalogs. We have an embed code, so if you want to add the catalog to your website, you can use that tool. You can share it to social, email it on to your customer, download pages or a range of pages, which are going to be high resolution. And then we also have a snipping tool, which is a really awesome feature because you can actually cut images off the pages. So if you wanted to send a specific item to your customer, you'll just take the snipping tool, put it around the item that you want to share, hit clip, and then you can take this image and either save it to your computer to insert into a presentation or into an email, or you can email the clip right from here. If you email it from within the catalog, you do get the option to include the link back to that catalog. What that means is when your customer gets this email, they're going to see the product image right in their inbox, that they can actually click the image as well, which will open the catalog up to the page where the item is found, giving them an ability to browse that catalog and see other items. We get a lot of feedback from distributors who really enjoy this because you're doing your job and you're presenting that specific item, but you're also putting more product in front of them. So maybe they find some other items that they like or want to order as well. So I'm just going to go jump back here and show you again. So you can browse all these results. You can search more broadly. So if you wanted to do like a social media post for beach related products or summer products, you could type in that theme and then come in here and find really nice images that are great for social media. So again, I'm going to jump into this catalog. This one is the Best USA by HPG. Their product pages are really pretty. So you could actually find a page to cut right out and put onto Instagram. So you could simply cut this page out. There we go. Save it to your computer and then use this to create a social media post. We get a lot of questions from distributors looking for images and photography to use on social, in email blasts, in presentations, and on their website. And ZoomCatalog is an amazing resource for that because suppliers are using all of these images that they're creating inside of their catalogs. So you're not going to find a better resource with supplier images all together in one place that you can quickly grab and use as needed. And I'll talk a little bit more about using these images and these catalogs in social media posts in a little bit. Okay, so as mentioned, you now have a library of all the supplier catalogs in one place. I searched by keyword here. There are a few other features I want to point out. So you'll see on the left-hand side, I have a list of suppliers that carry the item that I was looking for. And this will help you refine down if you were wanting to see the items only from specific suppliers, you can check off the ones you want. Now, if you wanted to come to ZoomCatalog and you knew that you just needed Sanmar's catalogs, you could come in here, type in the supplier name, and we're going to show you all the catalogs that they currently have available. The nice thing about this is you're going to find catalogs you've never seen before. A lot of suppliers are kind of rethinking their catalog strategy and moving away from just that big full line catalog that we're all used to. So they're looking at their big catalog and looking at how they can break it down into smaller targeted niche catalogs, which is really great for you because you can use these pieces to be a little bit more relevant to your customers. So for example, with Sanmar, they currently have their North Face catalog, a team and fanwear catalog, essential items. So if your customer contacted you and said, we need some products for a sports team, you would be able to send them this more targeted catalog that will have products that are much more relevant to them, rather than sending them a 900-page catalog that they have to kind of find their way through. Another example of a supplier doing a great job with these more targeted pieces is PCNA. They have a really great suite of catalogs here. So they have the retail brand products, the eco lookbooks, trending items, events. They also have some specific to different brands that they carry. So these are going to be smaller catalogs, but much more relevant. And I think for an end user, it can be really overwhelming to get a catalog with thousands of products. So you can just put what you think is most relevant in front of your users. And then getting back to the social media topic, it also helps you do really nice targeted social posts. So for example, you could do an entire post about why eco-friendly promotional products are important, and then link the eco-friendly catalog to that post, giving them a nice thing to browse through and see the types of items that may fit in that category. Another example would be doing a post specific about retail brands and how they can help support a brand themselves. So posting that, explaining the value of retail brands and giving them a catalog to browse would make a really great social post. So come on to ZoomCatalog. You can search again by keyword or supplier. We also have a search for brand name products. And then we also have a few different tabs here that are constantly changing. So for example, we have our 2020 catalogs tab. That's just a feed of the new catalogs as they're coming in. Right now, this time of year, suppliers are still publishing their new ones, and you can stay up to date with those. I also like to come to this View All tab and sort by latest. If you really want to keep on track with what is being published every day, you can come to this tab. So you can see the Batch and Bodega catalog was the latest one added to our system, and that was likely added a couple hours ago, if not an hour ago. So come on to ZoomCatalog, you can browse, search, and share these catalogs. This is your virtual library, but we've made it way easier for you not only to find suppliers and find products, as well as discover new suppliers that carry products that you may not have known they carried, but also instantly get these pieces to your customers that they can view right away. So time to market is really important, and you can get these product suggestions in front of your customers a lot faster as opposed to waiting for a print catalog to get to them. So the next tool I want to show you all is Zoom Custom. After we launched our search engine, obviously it was really exciting and a lot of people started using it, but we immediately got some requests from distributors who wanted to share catalogs, but preferred not to have the supplier name on that catalog. So what we did was we built a way for suppliers to upload unbranded catalogs. They basically take their logo off of the cover and any other information inside of it, like their website URLs. They put it into our system, and then you can come to our site and make any of these supplier catalogs your own before sharing them with your customers. So in order to customize catalogs, you will need to sign up for a free account with us. When you sign up, you'll be asked to upload your logo. You'll upload your logo one time and we'll save it to your account. So when you come back in here and you go to customize a catalog, it takes a couple seconds to go through 3 simple steps, and you get your own unique URL that you can use wherever you need to use it. So let me show you how that works. You'll start by finding the catalog you want to customize. I, again, like going to all catalogs and sorting by latest, just because if I'm doing this every week and choosing new catalogs to post, I'm going to see the ones I didn't see last time I was here. So you'll pick your catalog. Let's, for example, choose this one from Staten Corporate. You can view a preview of it or just go ahead and jump in and customize. Now, the first step is to name your catalog. I recommend giving your catalog a name that includes your company name. This name will become part of the URL that we give you. So one mistake we do see some distributors make is they put the supplier's name in the catalog name here. But if you're truly going for that unbranded feel, put your name in here. So my company, I'm just going to put demo here. Next, you're going to place your logo. So you can see that I have my logo already here on the cover, but it's not quite right. So it's drag and drop. I can grab a corner to resize the logo, and then I'll place it where I feel it looks best on this cover. If you prefer to use a different logo than the one you have uploaded to your profile, you absolutely can upload a different one here. We even have some distributors who upload their customer logos onto the catalogs. And then for those of you that are extra ambitious, you could redesign an entire catalog cover and change the cover altogether. So a couple different options there, but keep it simple and put your logo on here if you want to get this catalog done quickly. Then you're going to check your contact information. This also pulls from your profile, so you don't have to fill it in over and over again, but you can make changes depending on the catalog. So for example, in this catalog, if I don't want my address, I can simply uncheck the pieces of information I don't want in there. You can see my content block updates here. I can change my email address and the website URL if I want to, and I could even add a message here. So I add a little message. You can format that however you need. And then if I'm happy with the way that looks, I'll hit save, and that's it. So if you didn't edit your contact information or choose a different logo, you could really do this in under 30 seconds, hit create, and then you just need to wait a few seconds. Our system is going to generate that catalog for you, and you're going to have your very own Zoom catalog. It's going to look extremely professional. Suppliers hire and have amazing designers on their team working really hard to create these catalogs, and you get to repurpose them and present them as your own. We know a lot of distributors just don't have the bandwidth, the resources, or the time to design a catalog, which can take weeks, if not months. So you're able to come here, get amazing looking professional catalogs out there to your customers, and really put your best foot forward to your customers when presenting this. So on this page now, my catalog is ready. I can copy this link or open the catalog, and here it is. So now I have my very own Zoom catalog. It looks just like the catalogs I showed you earlier, except my contact information will always be in the top corner and my logo's on the cover. So if I share this link with somebody, they're going to view this version of the catalog. They can share it on. My information goes along with it. So no matter who touches this catalog, they know to contact me when they find something they'd like to order. We can minimize the contact information. It'll stay sticky in the corner there though, and then they can browse. So there's a few different things you can do with these customized catalogs that I like to recommend. I've touched on a few of them already, but once you have a customized catalog, it is a great piece of content for social media. As I mentioned before, you could create a targeted post about eco-friendly products, or maybe in this case, apparel and bags. You know, write your caption, and then you can take a screenshot of the cover, post that onto Instagram, then put it on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. You could blog about it, writing about the contents here. So finding this content to reuse on social media can help you keep your posts going. I know finding new content to post on social media on a regular basis is a lot of work and can be really time consuming. But by coming to ZoomCatalog, looking at latest catalogs and flyers, which I'll show you in a moment, from suppliers, is an endless resource for great content. So customize your catalogs and get them shared onto social media. You could even use them in an email blast. So you could do an email blast focused on a specific catalog that you've customized, or you could feature a few different catalogs in an email blast. So again, just really great content and a way to give your customers the ability to browse these products. You can put them on your website, which is another thing we see often. So if you wanted to put a little image of the catalog cover or some text to view catalog, you'll link this onto your site, and now it'll be there for the year or for however long you leave it. So users can browse from your website. If you need help adding catalogs to your website, our team is really good at that. So you can reach out. We'll happily jump on a Zoom call, share screens, and get that done for you. So yeah, there's a lot of different uses for these. If you want to get even more creative, you could do some self promos and create a QR code for some of your favorite catalogs and print that on the product so they can scan and browse a catalog of products from a physical promotional product, which could be a really great case study and idea for your customers to consider doing for themselves. So when you customize your catalogs, you can always come back to our site and go to your dashboard. In your dashboard, you'll be able to find your customized catalogs. Every now and then you may forget who the catalog belonged to after it is unbranded, but you'll be able to find that information in here. Now, in addition to being able to customize catalogs, we also have customizable flyers. So the customizable flyers are a little bit different to catalogs in that they're smaller. So they're usually 1 to 4 pages. They don't have a cover page. And oftentimes they're just a lot more focused. So they're going to be focused on a seasonal event, a specific product category, or even a specific product. So once again, I recommend coming and sorting by latest. Suppliers are adding new flyers every single day, so it helps you stay up to speed with what products they're putting out there, what they're promoting, what's new. And then you can go through here and find the ones that you want to send to your customer. So let's go ahead and customize this one from Incentive Concepts. This one is a 4-page flyer. I can preview it if I want. I could even download it as a PDF, but I'm going to go ahead and hit Customize. So this is going to open up in the editor. It looks a little bit different from the catalog editor. Once I'm in here, I can add logo, text, and images onto this flyer, and then I can get it in any format that I need to be able to share it. So you can see here is my flyer, and there's 4 pages. I can customize any of these pages before sharing. So I'm going to put my logo in this nice space that they have left available for me. I have all the logos I previously uploaded, so I don't need to upload every time. I can quickly jump to one that I uploaded previously. We'll resize and place that. And then you can use shapes and text throughout as well. So if you wanted to put your website link on there or even hide some pricing, you can get pretty creative with what you do. You could even use the text tool to insert a price point in here, a message. So customize this how you see fit. Hit save and share, give your flyer a name, and that's it. So again, it's just going to take a few seconds here to generate, but I get this in any format that I need. I always recommend sharing it through a link. So you can copy and paste this link into an email or a chat, however you're sharing it with your customer, and they can just view that published online. We often see distributors downloading as PDF and sharing it that way. But honestly, it's better to share it as a link. When you add a heavy attachment to an email, you may more likely hit a spam filter. You're also requiring that your customer download something to view, as opposed to the link where they'll just be able to view it right online, like I am here, and browse through those pages. So once again, you don't need a team of graphic designers or to invest in expensive design work to make really good looking marketing or sales pieces. Come to ZoomCatalog, find the designs that have been created by suppliers, make them your own, and share them with your customers. And then once you've customized your flyer, again, it's going to be available in your dashboard. So it is all unbranded. So if you forget which supplier this was, you'll be able to reference that in the dashboard there. Now, new suppliers or new flyers are being added every day. So it is a lot of content. What we can offer is an email that goes out every Thursday. It's a great resource for staying up to date. In that email is all new catalogs and flyers that were added that week. So we do have distributors who use that email to obviously keep up to date with what's new, but they wait for that email, they pick out a few catalogs and flyers that they want to customize, they get those ready, and then they use that content throughout the week to make sure that they're posting on social media and contacting their customers. So rather than trying to remember to come back to ZoomCatalog on an ongoing basis, we can deliver you the new catalogs and flyers right in your inbox. So if you want to receive that email, we will include it in our follow-up, but also when you register for an account with us, you have an option to opt in. And lastly, if you want to just shoot us an email and ask us to opt you in, we will. We send that email every Thursday, and then every now and then we'll send an email regarding a new product or feature release, but those are few and far between, maybe once a month. So we promise we will not spam you, we won't overwhelm your inbox. You will mainly be getting this email once a week from us. So just to recap, so far I've shown you the search engine. With the search engine, you can find all the supplier catalogs online in one place, search them by keyword, find great product images, and share them with your customers. Next, I showed you Zoom Custom. This allows you to put your logo and contact information onto supplier catalogs, and then also flyers as well, which you can use to share with your customers. A third tool that I'm going to mention but not spend too much time on is our BuildASearch feature. So with this tool, you can actually add our entire catalog search engine directly into your website. The cool thing about this is once you've plugged it into your website, you don't have to do anything else. Every time we add, update, or remove a supplier catalog, your website will reflect those changes. So your customers or your website visitors will have access to all of these amazing new relevant catalogs. And your website will be fresh and have that content, but you don't have to do any work. All it requires is for you to get it embedded in there. Once you get in here, the steps are really simple to add it to your website. However, if you need help, we can help you. So you'll just contact us and we'll walk you through it, or even do it with screen share on a call with you. And we do actually work with pretty much every website. So if you have like WordPress or Wix or even an industry website like Sage, Distributor Central, ASI, we can help you get the search engine in there. And I have a little example to show you. So let me find it. Here we go. So you can see this is a website. They have their custom header, and I can see the catalogs and search them by keyword, just like I could on ZoomCatalog, except we don't have all of the other buttons and options that we have on ZoomCatalog for you. It's simply catalogs and a search. So if you're interested in that, check it out on our website, or you can contact us and we'll help you get that set up. And then we do have a few other tools. I only have a couple more minutes left in this webinar. So if you want to learn more, get a more in-depth demo, definitely reach out to us. But I want to tell you guys all about what we're working on now. So we have a new product called ZoomStudio. We've had a lot of requests from users who love being able to customize catalogs, love being able to customize the flyers, but they want to be able to build their own. So they want to choose the products, choose the pricing, put their look and feel on it, and create their own marketing materials. And that's exactly what we've built. So ZoomStudio is currently available through select suppliers. So for example, you can use the ZoomStudio tool from PCNA, from Sanmar, SNS, HIT, Arial, and a bunch of others. But you do need to go through their website to access this tool at this time. So just a quick preview of that. Let me find my tab. So this is ZoomStudio. I've logged in already, and I can see I have a blank canvas in the middle. I can add shapes, text, backgrounds, images, and products to that canvas. And the nice thing is that PCNA has populated this tool with tons of great lifestyle shots, backgrounds, and product information. So I'll choose what I want to add. It's all drag and drop. I can place it where I think it looks best. I can then come over here and search for products. So if I want to find masks from PCNA, I can see their options. I can choose the right color, add it to my canvas. All this information is up to date, and I can also control it. So if I wanted to add a markup to these masks, I could do that. Automatically calculates it for me on the canvas there. I could potentially change my minimum quantity and even change the minimum price. I can switch to as low as call for pricing. I can really edit this as much as I want. And then you can also edit the other information as well. So if you wanted to maybe rewrite the description, you could do that. Choose a different product image, and then you'll just continue on and you can add additional products. So you can see now I have my 2 masks there. Maybe on the third page, on the next page, I want to feature this mask. So you can kind of play around with the layout, and you can keep going. So you can actually build out like a whole catalog, lookbook, flyer, even social media images in here. When you're happy with your design, save and publish. And then we'll give you a link to share it, or you can download it to your computer as a PDF or PNG. Now, I know the next question I'm going to get is, can I do this with products across suppliers? And I do want to mention that is something that is going to be coming down the road. So you'll be able to go to ZoomCatalog.com and build these pieces with the products of your choice from the different suppliers. It's just something we're working towards right now. So as mentioned, this tool is available through select supplier websites. Many of the very large suppliers already offer it, and we'll be sending a follow-up with a list of the different suppliers that have this tool and how you can access it. So you can build out your own pieces. Really fun way to do specific projects for customers, or to even build more general marketing pieces with top sellers, the best of expo, summer items, whatever that's going to look for you depending on your marketing campaigns. So that is a quick preview of ZoomStudio. We have tons of other really cool functionality coming down the road as well. We're going to have a feature that allows you to assemble these really quickly with a couple of clicks. So it will actually lay out the products for you. We'll have a library of amazing stock images you can use to actually enhance your designs. You'll be able to choose if you want just single page or double page spreads. So this is a product that we're still working on, still rolling out. And I mentioned earlier, we will sometimes send emails with announcements. If you do get on our email list, we will let you know earlier than we let everybody else know when this tool is available for the industry on ZoomCatalog.com. All right, so I do see there's some questions coming through here, so I'm going to navigate over to those questions in a second. I just want to show you my published piece here. So you can see now, I quickly made this design with my masks. I can send it on to my customer and they can see it. Now, the cool thing is, if I decided, I want to actually change the pricing of this mask or add some other products, I would just go back to my project in there, make the edits, publish, and anybody with the link will see the changes I made. All right, I'm going to go to the questions now. So I do see someone asking if they can make catalogs and use images from vendors. So That's pretty much ZoomStudio. You can do that from select supplier websites and soon from ZoomCatalog.com. So hopefully that answered your question. I see you asked that earlier in the webinar. Someone asked if they can pick the catalogs to put in the search. That's a great question. So with the search, when you sign up with us, you can build a search engine which includes all supplier catalogs. Now, I have been focused fully on the free tools we offer, but I will mention we do have a distributor upgraded account option. With the upgrade, you can build search engines with select suppliers. So you can omit the suppliers you don't work with, and you can build a bunch of them. So you could build a search with the apparel suppliers, a search with your top suppliers, etc. So that one is $20 a month for our membership. So if you're interested in doing that, you can check out the information on the distributor tools page on our website or reach out to us. But the only reason I didn't mention that is I really truly wanted to just stick to everything that you guys can use for free right now with us. I see some people pretty excited about ZoomStudio, and we are too. And as I said, we have really cool features coming down the road. We're looking at ways to be able to add the customer logos to the product in those presentations, build social media images. So if you have ideas or feedback on that, let us know. Everything we build is based purely on the feedback that our distributors are sending us. So we know we're on the right track, but your ideas and your thoughts will be helpful to us. Someone asked if they can upload custom images. So I think you're talking about ZoomStudio. So with this, you definitely can. When you're building your piece here, you can go to images, and in addition to the populated images that PCNAs put in here, you can have your own uploads. So these are all things I've uploaded to my account. This could be your customer logos, your logo, any brand assets you have. We've even seen people go ahead and drop logos on the products in here, even though it's not technically a virtual sample tool. So absolutely, you can upload any images you want to use in your project, as well as access images provided by the supplier and the product images as well. I see somebody asking what suppliers are on ZoomCatalog. So we have tons of suppliers on ZoomCatalog. If you go to our search engine, you'll be able to go to this drop down and view a full list. So probably almost every supplier you could think of is here. But I will mention that if you ever find like that you are, or you do not find a catalog that you're looking for from a supplier that doesn't seem to be listed on Zoom, we would love for you to mention that you'd like to see them on Zoom, and then let us know as well. We can reach out to them. More than likely, they're just not aware that they should be on here. And once we show them the ropes, they add their catalog. So definitely spread the word, but for the most part, you should find everybody that you're looking for here. All right, so let's see. Sorry, there's a couple questions around like resetting email logins and passwords. So for those of you that are asking those questions, just reach out. We'll help you one-on-one with those. And to contact support, I see that question. So if you go to our contact form on our website, there's a form, our phone number, or hello@zoomcatalog.com will get you to somebody right away. I did record this session, so we'll be sending that in the follow-up. You're more than welcome to share that with whoever you want. And then we can also do a one-on-one walkthrough if that is something that would be helpful to you. Just seeing if there's any more. All right. Thank you, Andy. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you so much for your time on our webinar today. I hope it was helpful. I think I just see, oh, no more questions. Okay, thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and reach out if you need anything. Hopefully this was helpful for you all, and bookmark ZoomCatalog. So make sure you're using it to find product ideas and share your catalogs. Thanks, everybody.